Hello, I'm just going to talk through my term paper, where I'm at, and where I'm what I'm planning in terms of completion. So this is David Heskin's term paper. Betfair.com. How can we provide a better in-play offering for our customers? Um, so I've broken into three sections. So what? So uh, the online betting industry is a multitude of bookmakers for people to choose from. You can actually place a bet on Man United any weekend 20 times over. Um, so what makes customers want to have a bet with a particular bookmaker? Is it the odds? Is it the ease of use? Is it sign up offers, or is it in play? In play betting is when a game transitions to in play on the website and is being played live. So it's watching a game in real time. Means customers can place bets on a game while it's on and potentially watch it on TV while they bet. It's, I think, one of the most exciting kind of ways to bet. I actually don't do it that much, but it is. I think it's a really good way, and that's why I want to hone in on it. The best aspect of this is that customers can watch goals go in and see their bets update as they move along, and that's a big product part of in play. How the goals come up, how everything looks. So how am I going to do this? So my paper is going to look at how we can compare the design of Betfair in play and see how it can be improved. We know nothing's perfect, so we can see how we can try and improve it. I'm going to interview a member of the Betfair commercial team. So they have the vested interest in making money. Are they invested in changing how this works? Um, I'm going to interview a developer to see if they can give me insight into how they prioritize the work, what they're working on, what they look at as a priority around the in-play page, how it looks, how it feels, how does their work come in, how do they manage it, what's their plans for the future. I'm going to look at competitor offerings, just going to see how easy it is to bet on a competitor's, what's the easy use, and then I'm going to conduct an unfocused group, a small group of people with different backgrounds. So somebody that knows how to use an app really easily. There's some who don't, and I'm going to ask them to place particular bets, and I'm going to see how easily they can do it and what their feedback is back on those apps, and how we can use that to better kind of how we can feed it into Betfair and how they provide all this stuff and how they could make it easier, how they could make it better looking. So using all these methods, I plan to give an insight into how the in-play product can be improved and be more useful for customers. I'm going to provide recommendations for the internal teams, which is going to be an interesting thing to do. But I'll pick the right people who I've interviewed and who I'll present to, based on the findings, and see if there's anything they might actually accept into their backlog and what they might actually look at. So, between commercial and technology teams, that's how you get these things into backlog. So, I'll try and make sure that my data and my methodology makes sense and works. Uh, they will be data based. I'm going ahead of myself. So I'm going to make sure the findings are data based from competitor analysis and from the group that I'm going to use to gauge the success of all the betting applications. I'm going to put the paper into yourself, Alan, obviously, and then based on feedback, I will then actually look to present this to people, internal teams within Paddy Power Buffer.